Going to be working on a rail today with our new Cabbage Patch sign and our new rail. Let me just get everything on here. Hope everybody's having a great day today. When you pop on, say hello, please. Alright, I think we've got comments on Facebook, but now I'm not seeing comments on YouTube. So we'll just refresh and see if it pops up. I think it popped up. Yay! Refresh and see if it pops up. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Let's change it because we're working on a new rail for our Cabbage Patch sign or Carrot Patch. All right, save that. And we'll post that. And just let me know if you can hear me okay. And then I think we're ready. If you wouldn't mind sprinkling, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Well, part of it's working, part of it's not. But we all know how that goes, right? Okay. All right. Now I can't get the comments on YouTube. Okay, let me try one more thing. I appreciate your patience. Hi, Nanny Dot. How are you? Let's see if this will help. No, that's not. Well, maybe that is. Connection is poor. Okay. Hi, Ginger. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Okay. Okay, I'll try one more thing and then we'll get started. I'm sorry. Sometimes technical issues pop up, and they are. Welcome. Okay. I'm trying to get to the comments on YouTube so I don't miss anybody. I mean, as it was the other night, I missed all the comments on Facebook. But went back. Now it's YouTube I can't get the comments up on. Let me just try one more thing. We'll be working on our newest rail tonight, or today. This is our new bunny rail that has pieces that go with it. And we'll be working with that. That will be posted in my shop by tomorrow. This is so frustrating. I'm just going to go out and pull it back up again and see if that helps. I appreciate patience. There, I think I got it. Yay! All right, I can now see comments on YouTube. If anybody has any questions, I can see you, so don't hesitate to ask. Okay, we came up with 2 signs. I'm Robin with Robin's Wreathery, as I said at the beginning, but in case you're just popping on now, we have Welcome to Our Patch, and we have Locally Owned Carrot Patch. Welcome. So, in going over these signs, this wood that we use to make these rails is MDF. We put a great sealer on here. And I just love the wood color. I didn't want to paint it. So, I was using both of them to see which one I would prefer. And I kind of think I like this one better because the green really pops against the brown. Now we have 2 carrots that go on the side here. And then we have a little bunny tail for our bunny. And then I have a carrot and 2 carrots to put in the rail. Okay, so let me just put these aside. Where are y'all watching from? I know where Nanny Dot's watching from. Another thing that's good for these signs, if you have a tobacco basket, these look awesome in a tobacco basket. So I was going to give you also a wreath. I just wanted to give you other options. You don't have to use a rail, but sometimes rails are cool, especially if you don't have any wreath forms left. And let me just grab some tinsel tie. Made a mental note and still forgot to bring it in. So let's just put that over there. I still have plenty of this left in my shop, so if you're having trouble finding wreath forms, all you need is a Dollar Tree wreath form and some tinsel tie. Works perfect. Okay, we're all plugged in. So I think we're going to do 5 on here. Break out the big guns. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment, I'd appreciate it. That way I make sure everything's working okay. Just can say hi, what the weather's like. Just leave a star or something. So that way I know you can see me and I can see you. And then I'll know everything's working. Because it was not working the other night. Alright, I'm going to put this to the side. Now usually I do, I like the bow front and center on this first rail. So let me pull you in here a little bit. That way you can see exactly what's going on. Okay, if you're leaving comments on Facebook, I'm not getting them. So, I think we got a situation. And I really hope we can get it resolved. Or I'll just have to go on YouTube from now on. I just hope it wasn't from the other week when I filled in for my teacher. And if any of you like watching wreath videos, rail videos, Lori with Hardworking Mom is going live at 9 o'clock tonight on her channel. Hardworking Mom is her YouTube channel, and she has a Facebook page. She will be using our welcome rail. Okay, thank you, Ginger. Okay, we got comments. Yay! Appreciate that. So if you want to watch her put that together, I think she's going to be using this sign, but it will be vertical. Welcome will go down, not across. And she has my ladybug rail too, so I don't know if she's going to do both or just one, but if you like to watch, that's one to go for. She gets really creative. All right, now I have two choices for mesh. I've got this one, or I've got this one. So either one would work. Let's just put one of each in and see what we like. I'm going to cut these at probably 20 inches. There is my cutter. That way we have a good idea of what we want. Kind of like this. I wanted to stick with kind of neutral colors, and I didn't want it to look just like an Easter. I wanted it to be kind of spring and neutral. And I think we're going to get that with this. This is okay, and it has the orange and the green in it, but I think I'm going to stay with this. Alright, so we're cutting these at 20 inches. If you have a 10-inch roll of mesh, I have enough to do 18 20-inch pieces. So that's 3. That's what I like about the rails. You can use up your leftover mesh. So there we go. Gets really curly towards the end of the roll. I should probably do it the way you need to be shown. So we'll weight that end down and we'll just tuck this under. I just like the way the ruffle turns out on a rail. Reminds me of a flower. There we go. I'm going to put that on the end. Trying to even out the real curled up ones here. This is like a jute mesh. Pretty sure it came from Craft Outlet, if anybody's interested. I could have pulled a green from this sign. I could have pulled the orange from this sign, but I'm going more farmhouse. My ribbons are going to pull the colors out of the sign, so that's why I'm going with the neutral mesh. This just helps keep it down until you get to the end when it wants to curl under. We can coat our rails. They come unpainted. We can paint them if you want them painted. Okay, so there's our mesh. Okay, now these are our ribbons. We've got the bunny, we've got the orange. Again, I wanted to go neutral. Got that one, and we've got this one. So we're going to need 2 of each one, and I think I'm going to do them at 12 inches. Everybody having a good day so far? This was really a nice bright one. This one came from Sims, and as most of you know, if you need ribbon, I've got it. All you have to do is ask. Got 2 of that, 2 of this, and we're going to do, let's even this up. There we go. 2 of these, and then 2 of the orange. Alright, then we'll do our dovetail. Just to recap, these were cut at 12 inches and the mesh was cut at 20. We're working on our tails, and then we're going to decorate. Also, what I use to glue the signs on is liquid nails. These will be listed by tomorrow. I will put a link on my Facebook page. Okay, I'm going to pair these 2 together. Fold them in half. Gather them up and make birdie wings. then just kind of rearrange them there. Then this one and this one we're going to pair together. And so I can keep the ribbon going in the direction I want it, I'm going to kind of have it going. I have it going straight up and down. That way you can see the bunnies face up. Put this one in next. Loving these colors together, and they're going to really look good with the sign. Need to get that down in there a little more. There we go. See, it's kind of like country colors. I like that effect. All right, now let's go ahead and make our bow. I just have to keep refreshing so I can get comments. Sorry about this. All right, now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to have about a 12-inch tail here and about a 6-inch loop. So by 6-inch loop, I mean it is 6 inches on one side. I'm going to go a little bit smaller, 5.5. Go. And then I just do this to make sure that my bow is the seam. And then trim. And I have two tails on one side with a loop and 2 loops on the other side. And then let's do our dovetail. This is a Bodabra. I like these only because I really can't hold them in my hand and pile them on top of each other, so this is just nice for keeping it together till I'm all done. Now, because this is directional, okay, I'm actually going to put a piece in here and then a piece over here. So I'm going to cut this at 14 inches because I'm going to leave a little bit of an overhang. That way when my tails are hanging down, they are going in the same direction. Because I can always twist my loops, but I can't do that with the tails. So see, I'm just overlapping them. As you can see, there's a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. I'm really picky about that. When I look at a bow, I don't want to see it going in 50 different directions. I don't want to see upside down bunnies. So this is the way I do my bows. Some people, it doesn't bother me. It does. I don't know why. It just does. So, I need this. So, for these loops, I'm going to do about 4.5. But I need them to overlap a little, like this, so this gets caught in here. Check my size. It's good. And again, I'm going to leave a little bit here to get caught in here. So you can always twist your loops around. So like this one, they're upside down. So when I get this tight, I will just flip this over, and then it will be in the direction I want it to be in. All right, we're going to do the green next. So I need a 12-inch tail. And these are going to be about 4 inches, because the other ones were about 4.5. And I'm going to put the tails on this side. Go. Put these to the side. And these are going to be about, I'm going to do these about 4. I love these bows. They're easy to do, don't take a whole lot of ribbon, and they're simple. Get out our zip tie. And I have a small piece of tinsel tie there. So now it's just a matter of grabbing it from the bottom, pulling it all up together, not losing them. If you lose them, you got to start all over. And then zip tying, but not all the way, because you want to be able to work your tinsel tie in there. Yep, that is long enough. So let's put our tinsel tie in here. See? And then we can tighten this. Now I sometimes need an extra gripping power, and so nobody gets hurt with that little piece there. I'm going to grab a piece of ribbon, preferably the green, and then remove the wire. Now this part you have to be really careful with, so you don't burn yourself. That's why I use my scissors. There we go. And then I use this to tie around the front to cover up the zip tie. Excuse me. And you can put a little bit little bit of glue in there, and then continue to tie it one more time. Excuse me. Excuse me while I take a drink. Then trim your excess. There we go. Now, we'll go ahead and put that on our base. Now I just follow in the middle of the ruffle down to the base. Turn it over and twist it. Then I tuck it down because you don't want that scratching anyone's door. Okay? Anybody have any comments so far? Alright, now we're going to fluff out our bow. And because we have that zip tie really pulled tight, we can really yank on these. And that's what you want to do. You want to yank and twist. Now this is the one that was upside down. So we're going to turn that around so it's no longer upside down. Now what I'm trying to do here is get an orange, then get a bunny one in between, get one in between each one of the orange ones. There we go. Then we're going to fluff out our green. Now's the chance that you have, if you see any of this excess ribbon showing and want to trim it, now's the best time to do it. Then fluff over it. You're not going to see it. I kind of want to twist it this way. There we go. And then you pull down like this on your tails. It will curl them and keep them solid and in place. Now I do not know if this is going to fit in here, but I also have an extra bunny that can go in there. I think he would be cute sitting in there with his little bunny butt. All right, let's put him in there. Now what I'm going to do also, I'm going to take my paint pens and I'm going to highlight around it. See, I did that on the carrots. I'm just going to kind of outline our rabbit just to make them stand out. I'm trying to do it upside down and it's not working. There we go. Okay. I asked a good friend about these because I needed some paint markers, and these are awesome. They're POSCA, Posca. They are a great brand. I'm also going to connect this with that over there. There we go. Now, I think he's going to go right in there. All right. Now, I want to kind of decorate this up with some carrots. And I have these that I could throw in, but I kind of wanted to put like 3 of these on either side. Again, to make it look more farmhouse. But I'm not liking this. These are from Dollar Tree. And we're losing those because they don't, whoa. Okay. So we have to re-glue this one because we done pulled that right out. There we go. Easy fix. A little bit of hot glue and just wrap it right back up again. Actually, we're going to leave that to the side and we're just going to do another one. There. I can glue it later. Going to see if we can gently pull this out too, because that would be really great to stick the other greenery that I have down in there. That one didn't come out. I'm afraid of pulling the whole thing again. So I have some of this. It's like a fern. So I'm going to add some of this to the carrots. See? That looks like a real carrot to me now. The other carrot didn't look real. So we're going to add some of these to the carrots. Very simple to do. Now let's get rid of some of these bottom leaves. So that should go in real nice. See? That looks like a carrot now. This looks like bread ties. Which, hey, for $1, what the heck? Not a bad deal. I just want to make it look more realistic. So that's why I'm doing this. Hi, Susan. That's fine. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to kind of dig down in here and make more room so I can go a little deeper, because I want to trim off some of these bottom leaves so I can really get it in there good. There, like that. There. Just put a little glue in there. There. Now I think I'm going to use some burlap rope to tie the 3 of them together in like a bunch, and then we'll add them to our wreath base. I'm just looking here on how I can, okay. What I've done is I've taken my tinsel ties and made like a little hook like. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my burlap and I'm going to feed it through that little hole like this. And you can see what I'm doing. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to crush this down and pinch it to the roping. There. Because now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my 3 carrots, put them here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue these 2 together. Make them more secure. And then I'm going to glue this one to these 2. So then I have a bunch. And then to make it decorative, actually, I'm going to put some glue across the bottom here. So when I put it on top of this, it's really going to be secure. Kind of want a little bow. So let's see if we can get one. Well, I'm not going to be able to get one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one. I'm going to take that big loop and I'm going to put it down on itself. Yeah, you stay there. There we go. There. Now we're going to turn around and we're going to repeat on the other side. So, we need 3 more carrots. And I still have more of this that I can get in here. I can put some in the bow. Now, let's see if we can gently pull. Look how easy that one came out. If I gently work it back and forth, it's just held in with a piece of wire. Look, all 3 of those came out great. Not like the first one that I yanked. Sometimes, I don't know, my own strength. Either everybody's at work or I put y'all to sleep. I hope I didn't put you to sleep. There. Cut down here. There. This was probably like an asparagus fern, I think is what this asparagus fern does look like, the tops of carrots. There's 2, 3, 4, one more. There we go. And this is a nice wreath that you can leave up after Easter because it just talks about a carrot patch. It doesn't talk about Easter eggs or any of that stuff. So it's a nice spring wreath or spring door hanger, I mean to say. These really add to the farmhouse. Now, if I wanted to, I could even take that coffee solution we made when we dyed the ribbon, and I could even use that on these carrots to kind of grunge them up, make them look old, dirty, like they just came out of the ground. And I may do that afterwards. Okay, got our 3 carrots. I think this guy's going to go on the bottom, next to this one. And this guy's going to get top billing. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's do the same thing to this side. Now if you can see here, all I did was overlap them and kind of loop them under. So I created a little hole in the middle to get my twine through. I probably cut off more than I needed, but we may want it. And then you can just put this right through here. Push this down a little. Put a little glue on the top. Little glue across here to grab the rope. And we'll put some under here in the front too, just to secure it. There we go. There, that's the kind of bow I wanted. I wanted 2 loops and some tails. So I'm going to have to redo that one over there, because that's what I was trying to get. Now, come on, don't be stubborn. Okay, and put a little glue in there. And when that sets up, then I will tighten it. That's what I was trying to do over there. So we're gonna pull this apart, trim it. There we go. I'm going to leave what's under there because I don't want to ruin how secure that is. So I'm going to repeat what we just did over there. Find my hole again. Put my rope through. Now I'm going to trim this excess, and then I'm going to put a little spot of glue down in here, and I'll push it down, and then I'm going to glue a little bit there so it'll adhere to that. There we go. Much better. I don't want my loop that big. So I'm going to put a little in here to kind of hold that loop in place. Trim this. There. Now we have the 2. So let's secure our bunny. And you know what? With him, I think we can get away with stapling some rope to him, as long as I don't have the extra long staples in here, which I think I do. Yep. So we're going to get the smaller staples. The 1/4-inch ones. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure the 1/4-inch ones won't go all the way through. Let's double up on this. Let's put a little piece of cardboard back here. Fold it a couple of times. Just like that. And then let's put this underneath it. Just using it as a spacer. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little hot glue on this too. I'm pretty sure this is the right size, but if it's not, at least it won't come through the front because we are protected. See? Didn't come through. That's what we want. Now I'm going to put a little piece, a little bit of glue on there too. And then I'm going to give it a tie. Then I know we're totally secure in there. All right. Now, before I put him in there, I just want to see if we can get some of this in there too. We can. Okay, I'm going to put the bigger pieces in the back here, like that. That's got a longer base, longer reach to have it disappear. None of these other ones have long ones. Yeah, here's some. That's a little longer. I'm going to get that down in there. And then I'm going to get a couple pieces in here. These are some leftover pieces, so we'll just kind of bunch them up. See how that looks. We don't want to do in the middle because in the middle is where our bunny is going to go. So I'm just trying to place them where I think they will be noticed. I think that's good. All right. Let's go ahead and hot glue those. That way I can bring some of the elements into the bow. That's always a good thing to do. We have a new rail coming out that is just about driving my husband up the wall. He's really working hard at creating it. Worked a couple hours on it last night and then it totally disappeared on him. So once we get that out, we'll introduce that, but it's a really nice, unique one that nobody has out there right now. So I'm looking forward to using it in an upcoming live. So, okay, what I'm going to do with this, since I'm having trouble fishing through, we're going to do this. We're just going to take this needle. Okay, we're going to get the needle through most of the way first. And then we're going to add the string to it. And then we're going to add the right side string to it. And then pull it down through. And then pull the other one through. And then we can put our sign on. And like I said, this will be posted in the Etsy store tomorrow. It's a big adjustment when you're watching your grandson and you're used to getting things done. They don't get done right away. Not when he needs attention. So, all right, let's get this one down through. That little stinker came right back up again. Oh! Dang it. This is the watch Robin get frustrated hour. We're just gonna get down in there. Heck with the needle. We're gonna do it ourselves. Hey, Missy. Oh, no problem. Who else is on? Hi, Rita. That's fine. We're just fighting with the tie to tie the bunny down into the bow. Having a little bit of a hard time here, but we're getting it. I tried the needle. All right, there we go. Now we got him in there. Now we got to refluff the bow. At least we have them tied down. This is my newest rail. This is the cabbage. This is, I keep saying cabbage patch. Carrot patch rail. What's nice about this, it doesn't scream Easter. So you can leave it up into spring. So it's not something that has to be taken down right away after Easter. And we went with kind of the farmhouse look. We actually went ahead and just clear coated this rail. And I love the wood look to it. So there we go. And if any of you watch Hardworking Mom, she will be using my rails tonight. The welcome rail with the black and purple. And I don't know if she'll get to the ladybug one or not, but she has both. All right, there's our bunny. There's our new and improved carrots. Now this does come with 2 carrots. One that goes there and one that goes here. And then it comes with a bunny that attaches. And that goes down there. Okay. And then I decided we're going to go ahead and use this sign. Because this sign looked better against the wood than the other sign. But there we go. This is I wanted farmhouse kind of country look. So this would be a good one in a tobacco basket or on a wreath or on a rail, just on a probably a white one, not a wood one. So that's why I chose to go with this one. So there is our bunny. I'm not going to attach these just yet because the machine put the holes in the wrong place. So we have to patch and get it in there. Thank you, Diana. But yeah, there we go. I used just a basic mesh. This jute mesh. I just wanted something plain because I wanted the ribbon and the attachments to come out. But there we go. So when we fix these holes, then I'll put some, some rope in there. We took the tops of the Dollar Tree carrots out and we added some of this asparagus fern. But there we go. Whoops. Dropping carrots. So there we go. That is our newest rail, the Patach Rail. Comes with 2 carrots, a bunny. We can make an extra bunny if you want an extra bunny. But there you go. Boiling going on when he's here. I know. Yes. And when my husband showed me that this is MDF, we have a really exceptional product that coats it. And I said, oh my gosh, I don't want this painted. I like the wood look. And that's why I designed this sign, but then look, it kind of disappears against this. So if this was colored white, by all means, this sign would look awesome. Or orange or green, whatever. Because you've got this border that would, detach it from whatever color you do the sign or the wood. So, yes, and this sign was made, I lie to you not, 5 times. I had this design and changed it. And this works. It works with this. Now I got this, I think I got this at Craft Outlet. Let me see. I'm sure I did. Because it was one of their new colors. Yes, this was Craft Outlet. The others were, and if you need ribbon, I have it. So all you have to do is ask. All right. I appreciate you popping in. I'm just going to go ahead and sign off. Look for us on Monday night at 1. And if you're not busy tonight, I hope you can watch Hardworking Mom on her YouTube channel or her Facebook page. I will try and share a link in my Facebook page. That one's going to be awesome. She got it already painted and it's ready to go. So I can't wait. All right, you all have a great night and thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it.